in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Lord, and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel, and marrow to thy bone. Hello, and welcome to the show, Steps to Leap podcast. My name is Rochelle, a follower of Yahweh, a wife, a mother, author, and a 3-time stroke survivor. My sickness tried to keep me down, but I just look up and leap. Why steps to leaps? Let me break it down for you. Your steps are believing negative advice from others, making timid moves, blocking your way to success, and not having confidence in God and yourself. Your leads are having positive people around, making boss moves, striving to be successful, and most importantly, knowing whom will be with you and that you are awesome. So we will hear from some amazing guests and their amazing stories, testimonies, and journeys. Happy New Year and welcome to Steps to Leaps podcast. I am Rochelle, and today is a interview with about me. So I hope you will enjoy and listen to a part of my journey. My hobbies reading or trying to read, surfing the internet, yes, mostly YouTube, yes, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, things like that, and studying. Yeah, I love studying. One word to describe before. Complicated. Yes, complicated. And after, honestly, blessed. Blessed. Why I say complicated? Because a lot have was happened to me or done to me. Life was not easy, and it's still not easy, but before it was more difficult. I'm now blessed because although a lot of things has happened and is happening, still the Lord is still leading. He's still working it out. He is still working out things for me and my family. I was always in church, really. Like my grandmother, my mother, and Anglican and Pentecost, but it's when a friend invite me to the Adventist that I really developed a strong connection with God and understand who He is. So that that year, I think, was either 2000 or 2001. I think it was 2000. Yeah, 2000 or 2001 when I got baptized. I think that was 2001 or 2. I can't remember. It's either 2001 or 2. Forgive me, short brain, so I can't remember. The day that my life was changed. I will tell you, and this is a strong testimony. The day before my baptism, we were cleaning around our house, and this was Friday, coming to the Sabbath, and the last thing to do before I got ready to go to church, I had to put the heap of garbage in a heap and burn it. Me never burning anything before, took the gas, and poured it all over the rubbish and stand in the middle of the garbage and struck a match. The only thing that I remembered is the fire just rising, covering me, and I wasn't afraid or anything, but it felt like a out of body experience, and then I just stand back from the fire, and then went inside and just told my family, yeah, I was just doing. Of course, they thought that I was making a joke, but they saw that all of my hair from my whole body was missing. I was totally bald. So then I called my mother. She was at work at that time, and she told me to just jump in the shower. So I was there for at least I bathed and everything to go to church, because I was still going to church because it was the day before my baptism. So I got dressed and everything, but I noticed my body was shaking. But still, I went to church, and when you get burned, and it seems it was a 2nd-degree burn, although I did not went to a doctor for it. But from my knee to right down to my toes was a big water bump. And I was shaking, even going in the vehicle, going to the church. I was shaking, but no one noticed. I sung the same, I prayed the same, read everything, but I was in so much pain. Again, I could bear terrible pain. So I was normal. So I did that. Then it's only at the end when we were coming back home, the elder at that time, when we were coming back home, I told them the story, it was fun. And they said, oh, yeah, they were surprised. And I showed them my my foot and saying they prayed for me, but I was still shaking. I was still shaking. And then I I went home and it was normal. I just sleep, get up, get ready for church, and went and got baptized. Yeah, so that was the day um I, that convinced me the devil did not want me to be baptized that day or no other day because I will be working for the Lord seriously to bring souls to God. So he didn't want me to go to my baptism. So that convinced me, yes, I am making the right decision. And it, I still had a little doubt, but because that happened, I didn't have no more doubt. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I felt that something was missing. I, I, I'm a sinner. I was doing a lot of nonsense. I would say I was doing a lot of nonsense things, things that you were do like you're a robot being controlled that you would not normally do. I would do things that I willingly do, and and I made my life worse, and persons who are around me, I made their life worse too. Whatever you do and whoever you meet, you affect in one way or the other. So I knew that something was missing. Even from a little child, I know that God was real, but a little child, I knew the real, but how to get to him or get him to talk to me, I didn't I didn't know until um, I went to a different church and going there for a year because I went there for a year before I really jump in. I am that type. I analyze things before I jump in. And yes, my life, I was doing my own thing, still being respectable, still respecting people, but I wasn't working at the maximum that I can. And I just knew that something was missing from my life because of all these bad things that happened to me and my family and everything. Yes, we had each other to hold on to, but that peace was still missing. So I know that I had to go to God. And my family and friends, at that time, I was the only person who became a Christian, but the family was, as I say, there were a family that was always going to church, but never committing our life. So when I decided to commit my life, and especially my mother found out it was on Saturday, she was like, she said, Rochelle, you're going to miss TV. And yes, I was a TV bum. I was a pimp. I used to watch TV so much, and especially on Saturdays. That shows you of the Lord's work because I knew TV better than the TV station. So nothing on TV on Saturday, Friday night will never meet me. But then I gone to a church that no more TV, you know. So yeah, but it was not no one, no my friends and my family. It, my grandmother, she was very happy, although she's an Anglican. She wants a church, she's all for it. And everyone blessed me, you know. And they said they will try to commit their self to. So it had no problem. What do I do for God? Honestly, I don't think I do enough. Why I say that is because when I first came into church, the Adventist church, I was doing a lot. I was doing a lot, and I was preaching and everything, and I love it. I love it. But to to sharing and preaching and teaching and conversations, deep conversations, that is uh, what I used to do. And then one day the devil really got on me because I remember one day I have finished preaching and the devil just, at that time, I was still young. Can't remember, it was 20 or 19. I can't remember. But it's that area. I went to one elder and I told him that I don't want to preach so much again. And I said it the wrong way. Like, I don't want to preach anymore. And that is not what I meant. But the devil. And I felt this virtue left me. I felt this something left me. And all this time I was a good girl. Then next week, I was something else. Yeah. Then I said I was see a boyfriend, and it was weird then how I got my daughter out of wedlock and everything. I was doing the more. And then after my daughter, I asked for her forgiveness and they rededicate my life. And I feel that pull again to preach or be a pastor, everything. And then I had the stroke, the tree stroke, but stop to a lot of things that I wanted to do. Right now, I'm doing this show. And that's one way I'm working in the vineyard. I write devotions every morning, every day morning. God give me a devotion to write, and I share on Facebook, on YouTube. I have wrote a devotional journal and another children's book about selfishness. And and before, when I could walk and go at any time, share the gospel of God. No, the Lord said, well, you will sit down and do it. So on Sabbath, I teach my family. We study the Bible together. So that is what I'm doing. And I still do not think it is enough. So I pray about the Lord's will in my life. So pray with me so that that the Lord will show me what else I'm supposed to do. So, but for right now, that is what I'm doing in the vineyard, and I will keep doing it until the end of my life. These 5 years I having the first stroke, I was just on YouTube because firstly, 2017, having the stroke, I went on YouTube to teach myself to talk, and I had it private, but then my husband saw it and made me change it to public. So it was to help others in their journey with stroke, like me. I won't get any money from YouTube. My country cannot be monetized. And I did not do my videos because of money. Of course, it will be nice, especially the how our finances are. But once others are blessed and they're helped in any way, I will do my videos. So I would say I decided to leap in the field of social media manager because of my friend seeing something in me that I did not see in myself at that time. Having and her and she having confidence in me that I will get it done. So sometimes you need others to show you who you are at that time. Okay, my business is, as I say, social media manager, and I manage lady and her YouTube channel, and I help in what area she will need, her emails, her meetings, her thumbnails, just to give some advice, prayer, that's the most important, and just be there because she's a friend, so, and just boost her channel as much as I can and what she wants and what she will want me to do. It does not have a name. It's just Rochelle, the social media manager. Yes, and I gave myself the title because that's what I do. Because I help her and others, I give advice because I love it. Since I love social media, and if I could use it to proclaim the Lord's gospel, I will. use it to the best that I can. What do I get from it? What? I'm always being like this. Once my friends, family, others are happy and I see they're good, then I am happy. Doing this type of work for the Lord and for others, especially in social media, once everything is running smoothly for, for like sharing with the gospel, if it will get persons to really think and study and ask questions and ask for prayer and wants to have a conversation to better their life, then I'm feeling good. In social media, if they need help, advice, a different way of doing things, and their channel, anything on Facebook or Instagram is going, or their posts are are generating views or comments, then I'm feeling good. So yeah, I just love when others are happy. No, my family, my friends do not know that I do this. I mean, for social media, they know I do share and thing because they know that I share Yahweh's word because a lot are on my Facebook and WhatsApp, and I send it to them every day, the devotions, and I try to promote my book to them. And my family, I would say, if they know that I do um, social media work, and as I said, because they say that I was going to die when I had a stroke, although that would not be the first. That was about a 17th time that I almost died. The doctors tell me I'm going. Anything that I want to do now is well done with my family and my friends. I would say I am very proud that I listened to the Holy Spirit and wrote my devotional journal. 3 years, Yahweh was telling me, write this devotional journal for 3 years. And I would say, ah, but my brain is confused still. And at that time, I did not have any laptop. This is only this year, like 3 months that I have this laptop. And I will always put it back, put it back. And I said, when I get a laptop, God, I will write it. Not thinking I will get a laptop. And then a lady had, she blessed me. So of course, the first thing that I had to do, dedicate it to writing, had to dedicate the laptop to writing the devotion. And I am happy to say I wrote it, edited it, and published on Amazon. And I am very proud that I did it. I can understand it, others can understand it. You can't understand this devotional. Five years, 5 years, 5 years. 5 years, I think I'll be part five to be hopefully in my house where I can live with my husband. The Lord will show me totally the will that He wants me to do because I have the feeling to not really to be a pastor, but to go to T I can't say the word Bible school. But I don't know how that will work because I can't remember anything. But the Lord will help me. And yeah, and be a minister, something like that, that I could answer things better. Yeah, not to be a pastor or anything like that, not to have no title or anything like that, but that I could answer things better. And to see my whole family come to come to the Lord. That's what I would like to see. That's what I would like to see happen in my life in 5 years. But whatever the Lord, whatever or wherever the Lord wants me to be or do, I will do it. The same with my business, I will hope the Lord will keep me and my friend alive and healthy, so that she can reap her labor, and I will reap my labor too. Really, I do not really think about a legacy. The only thing, when I die, that person will say, true, 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 all of Rochelle's pain and suffering, she was holding on to God. Yeah, yeah, that's it. So I hope this video was inspiring and wonderful to listen to. And it was a pleasure coming to you for the first of the year and letting you know about a bit about Rochelle. So until the next episode, bye-bye. If you would like to be on the show or advertise your business services or channel, message me on Rochelle's Blessing on Instagram or email steps to lead 2022 at gmail.com. And you can follow this podcast on Rochelle's Blessing on YouTube or any podcast streaming services. So until next time, be brave, be bold, and believe you can make steps to lead. Blessings.